Yo, what up my beautiful G's, and welcome back to a new video here on the It's Waste YouTube channel. Let's go after the intro. In today's video, we will paint the piece together with the homies Chiek&Rehf in the Woerden Hall of Fame. We three will all paint the same color scheme, the same ID, different techniques, and I think that this wall is one of the favorites of the year already. So the color scheme will be dark fill-in, blue, and a light blue outline, with some shading of different kinds of blue in the 3D blocks and a light blue for the shine. And we will paint an explosion underneath the piece with some fire and stuff like that. You know, in the winter walls, they are wet. You are always fighting against the daylight. So for what we painted, it was really quick, about 4 or 5 hours. I needed a little bit more time than Chiek&Rehf. You all know me, I'm not the fastest painter in the world. So you see me fill in the piece with Flexa paint, and now I have a good story to tell. I was painting it on a graffiti jam in Amsterdam, and I was talking with this guy and I saw that he was painting with the Flexa paint. And only by him using that specific color of the Flexa paint, I knew that he knew Chiek. I was like, "You know Chiek, don't you?" And he was like, "Huh? How do you know that?" And I said, "Yeah, purely because of the Flexa paint, I know that you know Chiek." Those guys bought the Flexa paint together. It was really funny. But it isn't the best paint in the world, but for a quick fill-in on wet wall, let's go. So that's the Flexa story. I had a blast painting this piece together with Chiek&Rehf. It's always a good time painting pieces with friends. And you guys will definitely see more Chiek on this channel, because I will start uploading some videos from him as well. And I know we will paint again in the future for sure. I'm actually turning this piece that I'm painting on the wall into a canvas right now, because I really like the concept. So that's something that's coming soon as well. I definitely spent too much time on the left side of my piece. I wish I could have spent as much time that I spent on the left side on the right side of the piece. But yeah, the daylight was running out. It was already dark when we finished this wall. You will see it in the end. That's also a reason why I'm painting this one on canvas right now. Still really like how this one came out, but I just felt that it had more potential than I could give it at this time because of the daylight. And yeah, I knew that there was a lot of negative space underneath the A. I always have that in my piece. And when you do something like a concept like this, it's a good place to start on the piece, putting in the flames. So I start doing the outlines and shines in the A, and then we went to do the explosion stuff underneath the A, because I didn't want to do a lot of work that I had to paint over with. So I was starting with doing some 3D, then doing some chips, then spraying some background. And that's probably also why this left side took a lot of time, because I was just putting in the standard for the piece, like the rules for the piece on the left side. So I only had to balance everything on the right side, but I just hadn't as much time to do everything as I wanted as the left side. It's definitely cool to see all those three pieces next to each other. You see that my letter flow is really sharp, a lot of sharp lines, sharp letter structures, and Chiek is a lot more flowish, almost like water. And then we have the homie Rehf with the clean style with the more cartoonish explosions. Very nice. All those styles, they fit together as Bert and Ernie. I'd definitely like to paint more themed walls like this one, where we all paint the same style with the same colors, scheme and stuff like that. But it just takes a lot of time to plan stuff like that. And there's not really a very good Hall of Fame where you can come back easy the next day, at least for me, to paint a second day on the same wall. That's really one of the goals that I have for this year, is to get maybe a private wall, just the back of a factory rather than a tunnel, and close to home, start searching for that and try to get the owner to give me permission to paint on that wall. We will see how that works out. Or maybe we get one better Hall of Fame here in the neighborhood, and that will also be great. There are a lot of guys that are trying to do something here, but we will see what the government will pick up. Almost at the 1K, we are 9:26 now. So please tag the subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my other videos. See me working on that fire from top to bottom. I start with doing some gray, like smoke, then I put in the red, then I put in some orange, then I put in some yellows, and just continue back and forth. Do some cracks here and there, have some chips flying off the piece, putting in some fire, and then we'll go to the left side, and you will definitely see what I meant with putting in less work on the right side than on the left side. Always a smart idea when painting concepts like this to have a picture on your phone with a picture of fire, just from Google, some fire. You don't have to exactly copy it, but you can definitely use it to your advantage, painting it out of the brain. When we were planning this wall, we wanted to do the fill-in in bright colors and the outline in dark colors, but last moment we decided to flip the color scheme, and I think it definitely came out better than it would have done flipped. Of course, when using orange, blue is always a good choice because they are complementary to each other. Dark in the red and the bright from the yellow also work together great on this one. I really like this concept. Normally I don't paint in that same color fill in, same color outline. That's more of the Rehf touch. You see him paint a lot of those styles all in the same colors. And I definitely like how that looks, but I just normally don't do it. Doing the voiceover during the day, you might hear some baby noises on the background. It would have been nice if we had 1 or 2 persons coming along to paint some characters on this one. But yeah, just pieces are always great as well. But some characters would have made it a little bit better. I just think it fits team walls always great when there's a character. Something like a skull could be great in this one. Of course, Chiek has the bomb atop of this piece. That's always also very nice with the fire and the explosion stuff. But yeah, definitely in the wintertime, it's cold, you want to go home, you don't want to paint characters, we want to paint pieces. And of course, I put the Instagrams on screen. And now I'm fighting like a madman against the daylight to finish the right side of the piece. And then we go to the final result of this painting session. Definitely had a blast painting with Chiek&Rehf. How this wall turned out is really sick. I liked it a lot. Great painting session. Couldn't have been a better day. Maybe if it was a little bit warmer, that would be great. But yeah, wintertime is wintertime. We cannot change it. Definitely let me know in the comments what you think of this one. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Please subscribe to the It's a Waste YouTube channel. It's free.